Hey folks, it's me, Dr. Mike Israel, here for Renaissance Periodization. Welcome to the BS series. I can't call it its real name because YouTube hates that sort of thing. Swearing corrupts children, as we all know. Today's not-so-true statement is that lifting weights will make you huge, big, enormous, gargantuan. People will think that they're either talking to you or Godzilla, but they can't quite tell you apart anymore. So here's the deal. This is total BS. Why? For a few reasons. Reason number one, and really the only reason, is that only calorie balance can add tissue to your body over time. Eating more calories than you burn is the only thing that makes you bigger. By bigger, we mean heavier on the scale, which is the only way anyone really ever gives a shit about being big anyway. That's it. Yes, there are body water fluctuations that can take the scale up, put the scale down, a few pounds here and there. But outside of that, if you want to get much bigger, you simply have to eat more. Plenty more, consistently more than you are expending. That's it, right? Now, lifting doesn't actually determine if you get bigger. It does determine the composition of the gains. So if you don't lift and you eat a bunch of extra food, you will gain lots of extra fat and not so much extra muscle. If you do lift nice and hard, you will eat plenty of extra food, and then you will actually gain mostly muscle and not so much fat. So what you gain, lifting does determine. So it absolutely is a portal to muscle growth, but your portal gun's got to set the calories to something positive, otherwise the portal doesn't open, or at least not much. Now, there is a nuance here and a complication to this. In some people, lifting pretty predictably increases their appetite. One of my friends is like a really tall and skinny guy genetically, and after he lifts weights, as a matter of fact, midway through his workout, he becomes ravenous. And I've seen him put down thousands of calories after lifting and just be perfectly fine, not even full. He's like, oh, thank God, that hit the spot. I'm like, holy fucking shit, we just eat. That is definitely a thing. However, if you eat mostly healthy foods that are really filling, protein, veggies, fruits, whole grains, etc., then you can counterbalance that hunger increase and actually just put on tons of muscle while losing fat at the same time, especially if you just started lifting. If you want to keep your weight stable long-term, you can lift until the cows come home, and by controlling your calories, you don't have to gain an ounce of body weight ever. There's not like a time where you're like, oh, I really got to cut back on the lifting. I'm getting too big. Bullshit. You got to cut back on the eating. That's the only thing that actually makes you too big. A lot of people actually lose weight when they add in lifting because they don't get that rebound hunger response, and lifting weights burns plenty of calories, and they end up losing weight while they're lifting weights, and they gain muscle and lose a ton of fat at the same time. Voila, nobody got ginormous. So, will you get huge just by lifting weights? Ladies, I'm looking at you here because it's still a thing. On average, males seem to be pretty interested in getting bigger. So at the very least, they don't care if weights make them look bulky. But a lot of females think, I'm going to start lifting weights. I'm going to turn into, what was her name in that Matilda movie, Trench Bull or whatever? Is that accurate? Yeah. Definitely my type of lady. I'd be like, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I kind of envision myself as like some air conditioning contractor that comes to the school they have in the universe. And like I'm just like walking in and she's like, you fix the air conditioner. I'm like, yo, I'm saying I could do it now or we can get it popping. Or I could do it now and we could get it popping after. Clearly not at a school. That's degenerate behavior. But I assume Miss Trenchbull has somewhere to live and ostensibly fornicate. In any case, if that's not your jam, no worries. You actually can't get enormous, shot putter big without eating plenty of calories. So lifting by itself is not a way to gain size, not at all, not even close, because that's bullshit.
Come on.
And even Arnold knows it doesn't actually work in real life. And who are you really to debate Arnold? Just like me, nobody. See you guys next time.